Welcome back, everybody. Game 2 about to get underway. They're out there warming up right now, getting loose. Indians are in their reds now, and the Schley County Tigers are going to remain in their white and grays. I'm Adam Bell along with Sammy Hendricks. Grover, I'm assuming, is on the way. Haven't heard from him.
Yeah, I hadn't heard from him either.
But I'm sure he's flying, setting a speed record somewhere. Just travel safe, Grover. Indians took game 1 a few moments ago, 3-1. Game 2 coming up, like I said. We'll take care of some business with the GHSA real quick. All right, here we go. The Georgia High School Association is a voluntary non-profit organization composed of over 460 public and private high schools. The GHSA administers regulations for region and state competition in 19 sports and 2 activities. Founded in 1908, the GHSA strives to promote good sportsmanship, participant safety, and fair play among its member schools. For more information, visit ghsa.net. Follow the official GHSA on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. The Georgia High School Association would like to thank its corporate partners for their valuable support of high school athletics and activities. Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance, Georgia Electric Membership Corporation, Gatorade, Wilson, BSN Sports, the Atlanta Hawks, Mizuno, the Atlanta Braves, Subway, Sports Medicine South, the Atlanta Track Club, NFHS Sport Network, Regions Bank, Max Preps, GoFan, and Georgia Public Broadcasting. I did it.
What lineup did you send me?
What lineup did I send you? The one he just sent me. I sent you a yellow and a white. I'm checking just to make sure. Yeah, I got a white one and a yellow one from him last. You didn't get the yellow?
They're both Indian lineups.
Oh, okay. Well, let me try it again. They're both Indian? You are correct. I'm sorry. There you go. Sammy busted me on live television. I want to thank y'all for joining us. Please spread the link around, let your family and friends know we're live again. As Sammy gets the lineups ready over there for our webcast. Haven't seen the Blues come back out quite yet. 4-man crew today from the GHSA. I thought they did a pretty good job. I only questioned a couple of strikes.
Yeah, they did. They did a pretty good job during game 1.
Game 2 of a best of 3. On the other side of the bracket, it's Ace Charter and Social Circle on the bottom side. I'm going there now to see if they have a score from Ace Charter posted yet. No, not yet. They've already got our score up there on the brackets. ECI defeats Commerce in their game 1, 4-2. No score posted on the GHSA brackets yet for Gordon Lee and Matter. Oh, they posting junk on our streams again. Y'all do me a favor, fans watching. We don't endorse any of that mess that some people links they post on our YouTube chat. I keep the YouTube chat open. I thought I shut it down last night, but I guess it opened up. But if y'all see something inappropriate on our YouTube chat, please report it to YouTube so they'll block it. I can't keep track of the YouTube chat like I would like to during these games, although I do check it on occasion. So if y'all can help me on that, police that. We don't endorse anything out of the norm on our YouTube chat. We try to keep it fun and clean for you guys, so y'all can talk baseball and so forth, but none of that other stuff. Sammy, I thought I had turned that thing off.
Yeah, maybe it just comes back on when you reset.
Yeah,
game
I
one and game
guess so.
two.
I guess when I brought up the new link, it turned back on.
Yeah.
All right, the Blues are at home plate. There's Coach Marchman headed up. Game 2, man. This ought to be a good one, hadn't it?
It should.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
First one was a good one. This one should be just as good as well.
Game 1 was fun. Had a little bit of stress there at the end. Couple of errors. They had runners on first and second, but we were able to get out of it.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't looking good, was it? Top of the seventh, two runners on and no outs.
No out.
But we battled through and got out of that. Oh, the links the hackers are posting on our Facebook pages, we've talked to Facebook about that. Can't seem to get it blocked yet. Y'all just ignore that stuff. If it's not our link, don't click it. It'll say CSN YouTube or Charlton Sportsnet YouTube. If it's not that, just don't click it. Just ignore it. I don't have time to police all this stuff while I'm doing ball games. Sammy, I have to go down the lineups for y'all in just a second because we don't do player introductions on game 2. So he's getting that together. You want to give Schley a rundown?
I'm ready.
Go ahead.
We're starting for Schley County here in game number 2. Number 7, Carson Westbrook will be at second base. Number 13, Brody Fuller behind the plate. Number 3, Trip Lumpkin in right field. Number 6, Jack Clark at first base. Number 16, Trenton Stubbs at third base. Number 19, Owen Lamb at pitching. Number 10, Ashton Rayburn in left field. Number 5, Ryan Connor at DH. 23, Jay Kamazawa is at shortstop. And 21, Owen Shuffleberger is in center field. And that's your starting lineup for the Schley County Wildcats.
Indians football tomorrow night. Toombs County comes to town, spring game. We'll have that live. That's at 7 o'clock at Champ Bailey Field in the Swamp.
Leading off for the Indians here in the top of the first to be number 10, Wade Rutherford, followed by Colby Bryant and Sean Russell. That's your first three. Wildcats will be the home team in game number 2. Ground ball out towards short. Bobbled by the shortstop.
Safe at first.
So Wade will be at first now with nobody out. Now to bring up number 8, Colby Bryant.
The blue that was behind the plate, he's over at third now. I bet he's relieved. Get away from those cowbells.
You're probably right on that.
And it's not just us. Both teams have them. Both teams' fan bases. 0-1.
Good curveball by Lamb there. Good pitch. 0-2. Rutherford at first with nobody out.
There he is.
Rubber Roden in the house. 0-2 pitch. Must have been inside, 1-2.
That's for you, Grover. I gave Sammy one. Just one of the little.
Pick off the first ball, gets by the first baseman, goes out into right field. And way to go down to second.
Safe at second. One and two. Foul ball. That's cold-blooded, ain't it?
Pick off throw back at second. Wade's back safe.
Drop third strike.
No throw to first. Runner's going to be safe at first. If the catcher thought he must have caught it. So Indians going to have it first and second now with nobody out.
Surprised the catcher didn't throw it down there?
Yeah, I don't know what he's waiting on. He must have thought he caught it. He never made an attempt to throw the ball down to first. So to bring up number 9, Sean Russell.
One and two. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, we had Grover turned down, y'all. I'm sorry.
It's probably a good thing. That ball bounces in there, gets away from the catcher, a long ways away from the catcher. Bounced off his mask or something there, Sammy.
Yeah, I think he did get his mask there.
Yeah, he done the right thing. He got down on the ball, but it just took a bad hop on him right there.
So second and third now with nobody out. 2-0 on Russell. Sean hit a long solo home run back in the first inning of game 1.
Ball outside.
3-0.
is
3-1.
Sam, is that their second left-handed pitcher?
It is.
It is?
Yep, left-hander started game 1, and this guy, Lamb, left-hander, he played center field back in game 1.
I just got here. The first pitcher in the first game doing a good job.
He did.
Watching it on the way home.
We're going to load him up.
Gonna bring up Colton Cruz to bat. Bases loaded, no outs. Also gonna bring in a courtesy runner for our catcher. Gonna be Jude Shaw coming in to run for Sean Russell. He needs one. He stays active back there behind that plate.
Yeah, he does. Wide open the whole game long, from the first pitch to the last pitch.
Every game.
We're going
off his glove.
I'm hoping that's off his glove.
Safe at first. Indians are in the lead.
Sammy, was you able to tell if that got him or was that off the glove?
I couldn't tell if it got him or where he hit at.
He looks good. Cole Crawford coming up to bat for the Indians.
Bases loaded, no outs.
Ball outside. Seems to be struggling a little bit here at the beginning, Sammy.
Yeah, ain't found that strike zone yet.
Ball 2. Well, if they put him in a must-win game, they got confidence in him.
Yep.
So he just probably hasn't found his groove yet. That is hit
I
out
dropped
the
a
right.
base hit.
That's down.
That's a
Fair
fair
ball. That's going to score
2 runs again.
2 runs. It's going to be a stand-up double for Cole Crawford. Brings Indians lead early here in the game, top of the first, 3-0.
Did you have a good day, Grover?
Yeah, had a good day.
Good deal.
Very busy. Ain't nothing no worse than missing playoff baseball.
It's going to bring in number 14, Connor Lloyd.
Except for not being able to pay your bills. 0-1. On the board.
Yes.
1-1.
It's 1-1, right?
1-1.
Okay.
Two and one. Three and one.
Before we get going too further, I want to apologize to our Indian fans about the cowbells. I guess I just haven't heard them all year. Or they have been very loud. I was corrected by one of the fans a while ago and said that she's been playing them all season long, and I guess I just haven't heard them or something. I don't know what it is.
They got a little action going in the bullpen early, Sammy.
Well, now that I ain't heard them all year, I hear them up there in the stands now.
Well,
I guess I just tuned them out or something. I just hadn't heard them, but
well,
I apologize for saying I hadn't heard them all year.
Whomever that fan was, Sammy's about 97 now, Sammy. So his hearing isn't all that well.
Yeah.
spider, man.
He ain't gonna hurt you.
I don't like them spiders.
Don't knock the camera off.
I was going. I had that one coming, didn't I?
You did.
Man, where'd he come from?
I don't know. The web. Is the same. Is that another left-hander they got warming up?
It is. I'm trying to get a number here. I think it's.
Man, I tell you, to have 3
14,
left-handers
right?
on a high school baseball team, that is almost unheard of.
That's number 14, Riz James, looks like warm up in the Wildcat bullpen. Now batting for the Indians, number 1, Najee Smith. Bases loaded with still nobody out.
Need to put something in play high.
Got a timeout called.
I think, sending the catcher out there or something.
So yeah, they're gonna need a mask thrown in the bullpen over there.
Yeah. Infield in.
Right up the
be
middle.
Hit to second. That's a throw to the plate for 1.
Ball gets away.
Missed it first rather.
That's going to score. I got a second inning coming to the plate, and that's going to be Najee's going to make it to third on the overthrow. They lucked out on that one for 5-0.
4, 2, 1 out. And he scores. Najee goes to third.
Well, one of those out. No.
Yes, the first one going to home was a
One on
force
home.
out.
The
He got
first
him.
one, yeah, that's what I was thinking. One of the
He
okay.
overthrowed first there.
But the rest scored, right?
Or it got by first. 2 scored, yes.
We're gonna have some kind of meeting with the umpires there.
I got 5. That what y'all got?
I don't know what they could be meeting about.
Whatever it was, it's safe. The call was. I think they might have actually been calling interference on the runner going from home to first. I think that might have been what they were calling. If you're in or outside the baseline, that's gonna be interference. If you're at the baseline.
Yeah, if you're at, okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. I seen the coach come out.
I was talking about the one he was trying to catch the ball.
No, I'm
first.
talking about. I should have said out of the baseline instead of interference, but thought I saw the coach. It was
That's
a hit
gonna
right
be
across the middle, base hit.
Yeah, that infield was in right there. That's just the ball that found the hole because of the defensive setup of being in. If he's on the clay, he'd have probably got that one, Sammy.
Yeah, you're right.
That's going to bring the lead scorer, Najee, from third base, bring the lead 6-0. Again, long ball game, long way from over. They should have learned that last week.
So RBI single by Heath Ray.
Ball 1.
It's going to bring up number 7, the start pitcher for the Indians, Ian Vickers. Ian didn't play back in game 1. He'll be on the mound here in game 2 for the Indians.
2-0.
Hadn't seen him live in action, but they might better watch that throw back to first with the catcher.
Yeah, he's already picked two off, I think, in the first game.
Yeah, well, I know one.
Time called.
Ball 2.
3.
I think it's 2, I think.
I think it's 2.
Okay.
They got the board up there. Nah,
Nope, it was
nah,
3.
that was 3. That's ball 4. Base on balls. He didn't know it neither, though.
So first and second now with 1 out. That'll get us back to the top of the order. Number 10, Rutherford. He reached on the air and scored the game's first run. That last plate appearance.
Oh, Wade the Rocket.
We'll have a pinch runner for the pitcher.
That's going to be George Rivera. about perfect baseball weather. Nice and clear skies. It's not too hot and a little breeze.
Yep, it sure is.
Not too much of a wind.
Wind's died down a little bit. It was a little bit stronger back in game 1.
That's a nice pitch.
He called that a strike.
Yeah, there's a lot of movement on that ball.
I'm sorry. 0-1.
It landed inside, but it had to cross the plate. Ways due for a home run right here, Sammy.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
1-1.
Or I'll take a big old gapper down there between right field and center field, let him watch him run a little bit.
I would too.
Base
That'll
hit.
work. That's going to be a base hit. He better hold him.
He's sending him to the plate.
Should have held him.
Safe at home.
Catcher must have been out of position. That was a great play by the left fielder. Good relay from third baseman.
It's going to bring their coach back out.
The throw from outfield, the throw looked like it was in time, so I mean, it just must have been a little bit offline.
Yeah. I think the cutoff man was kind of surprised he was sending him to the plate.
He's got to change him now, don't he? That's the second trip this inning, right?
I think you're right. Yeah, I think it's the second one.
Well, we have a break, y'all. I want to give Jared Hodges, Melissa Hodges' son. He says we're the best baseball broadcasting crew that he's ever heard, and he wants us to give him a shout out. So I'll give Jared. He said watches us all the time. He likes you, Grover.
Really?
Yeah, he likes you.
Well,
he said he wanted to do a pre-game interview with Grover Road.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. He must be a fine young man for sure. What in the world?
We'll give Jared a shout out. He couldn't make it up here today. He's watching on his phone. He had a doctor's appointment today, so.
Well, that could be more important than baseball.
That's definitely
So,
more important.
good luck for that. And I know who you were talking about. I know he's a fine young man.
New pitcher for the Wildcats going to be number 14, Riz James.
I'll tell you what they do have. They have a arsenal of left-handed pitchers.
Yes, they do.
You gonna make it?
Yeah, I had to stretch. I've been beating myself to death today.
You know, Grover's want to sit up here. You know, he's always talking about somebody getting old. Well, don't think this old man ain't getting old either.
I'm having birthdays. Gonna bring Kobe Bryant up to bat for the NS, but I'm not having my 90th this year.
Kobe struck out and reached on the drop ball by the catcher back in the first inning and scored a run. Runners at first and second now. We're still only one out.
That's going to bunt down third baseline. That's going to get him over to third, but it's foul. He's going to have to come back. Great idea. Indians lead this one 7-0 right now with one out. One strike on Kobe. Old Sammy's got his binoculars big as two trash cans out looking at something.
Well, they went down to the ground.
Ooh, nice pitch. Nice breaking ball right there.
0-2.
Number 21, Owen Shufflebarger, is going to the bullpen to warm up for the Wildcats. He was out in center field. This game started. There's a hit. Back in the
Right
middle.
up the middle. That's going to bring an in around third. He's headed to the plate. Throw coming in. Cut off by the pitcher. Throw to second. He gets hung up right there at second. That's going to score another run for the end. Then that brings Kobe. Kobe was out on that play, so that's 2 outs for the Indians. That brings the lead 9-0. See, Ian Vickers went to our bullpen and loosened his arm up, Sammy.
Yeah, long inning here.
Yeah.
It's been a little bit for since he's thrown some, so.
One and a.
You know, Sean's done a good job for us this year. If he'd quit wiggling that bat, he'll probably hit 20 more home runs. I heard y'all talking about that earlier. He is very active in that thing.
Full of energy. Sean Walton scored back in his last at bat here in this inning.
Ball was outside. He leans out on them things.
Yeah.
Like he's fixing to call it.
I noticed that.
Ball high. I know in that first game, watching on the telephone while I could, the first one locked him low.
Yeah, he did. He was consistent the whole game, though.
That's all you can ask for. That's
Base
ball
on
number
ball.
4. He's walked 2 or 3 times in the last couple of games, hasn't he, Sam?
Yes, he has.
That's going to bring a courtesy runner in for him, Jude Shaw again. Colton Cruz at the bat for the Indians.
Colton singled and was thrown out of the force play at the plate back in the first inning.
That's
Here it
going to
comes,
be hit
son.
out
Get
in
your
here.
glove. Oh, it's not going to make it.
Right fielder takes that in without any issue. Out
Indians,
number 3.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Indians lead this one 9-0, headed to the bottom of the first inning.
We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors. Bennett's, your hometown pharmacy, conveniently located on US 1 in Folkestone, Georgia. They're ready to handle all of your prescription needs. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff will explain your prescriptions and answer any questions you may have about your medication. Bennett's is here to serve our community Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and is proud to serve and support our hometown.
For nearly 20 years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night football electrifying. As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
UFP Folkestone, the #1 site-built construction plant in Georgia, is now hiring for multiple departments. We've been around since 2016, and we're located in...
Welcome back, y'all. India's up 9-0.
I got to get this out of the way.
Sir,
I got to get this out of the way.
go ahead.
Najee wants his mama to know that he loves her. Najee Smith said to tell his mama that he loves her. Najee's a senior for us this year. Great young man.
Supporting his football practice pants.
Well, they have him practice on football field over here, I think, so he's just trying to. Ian Vickers is going to be our starting pitcher here. Sean Russell behind the plate. Cole Crawford's at first base.
Fly ball foul.
Heath Ray at second. Kobe Bryant's going to be starting shortstop for us. Connor Lloyd's at third. Dylan McAllister in left. Wade Rutherford, the Rocket, in center field. And Najee, I wear my pants too high, Smith, is in right field for us.
Leading off for the Wildcats here in the first will be Westbrook, followed by Fuller and Lumpkin.
2-1. It's going to be hit out here. Dylan McAllister stepping back, makes a running catch for out number 1. No, he dropped it.
I don't know, probably caught him out there. Which one is it?
He's out.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, well, I apologize for that. There's a row of playoffs and the state championship signs right here, and it blocks your view when it gets close to the fence.
That's going to bring in number 13, Brody Fuller, for the Wildcats. Wildcat catcher.
Strike 1, 0-1. Ian's working fast. That's going to be hit way up there on the infield. First baseman Colin Forner makes the out. Cole Crawford brings it in for out number 2.
That'll bring up number 3, Trip Lumpkin. Lumpkin was a losing pitcher back in game 1. Just a good ball game, though.
That is a hard hit
Nice
ball.
shot.
Going to right field. Najee brings it in for a single right there. Good job by that hitter.
It's going to bring up number 6, the first baseman, Jack Clark. I like that name, Jack Clark. That's a good baseball name.
You like that?
Yep.
Strike
Pretty
1,
pitch.
0-1. Well, that was probably pretty common back in the 30s when you played, wasn't
I knew a couple of Jack Clarks back in the day.
it? That's going to be hit. The third baseman takes it in, takes the easy way out to second for out number 3. Indians is going into the top of the second, leading 9-0.
We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors.
Guessed it, Folkestone, Georgia. Around here, we're more than just coworkers. We're like family, and we're part of an international family of companies with a long history of promoting from within. So if you like to work hard and get rewarded for it, this is the place for you. Check out our openings at ufpi.com/careers.
Indians Playoff Baseball is brought to you in part by Brian Hewling of State Farm Insurance, Insurance Mutual Fund, State Farm Bank, 4197 2nd Street, Folkestone, Georgia. For all of your insurance needs, contact Brian Hewling and his staff at State Farm Insurance. Heron Cleaning and Restoration, LLC, located at 239 Jones Road in Jacksonville, Florida, can handle all of your cleaning needs as well as fire and water damage restoration. Contact Gina Mazel at 904-524-1384 or call their office at 904-384-8427. Heron Cleaning and Restoration. Pier 6 Seafood and Steakhouse, located at 853 South 6th Street in McClenny, Florida. Welcome back, y'all. Top of the second, Indians up 9-0.
Leading off the second for the Indians will be number 11, Crawford, followed by Connor Lloyd and Najee Smith.
Yeah,
Cole doubled and scored back in the first inning.
I shared that this morning. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. I'd have to see it to believe it, though. So I'm glad I got to watch it. It's going to be foul ball out of play.
Might get a car.
0-1.
Just about.
He tried to.
One and one.
Good crowd in here today. More like a playoff baseball crowd.
Real good.
Yeah, a
crowd.
lot better than it was last week. I appreciate the fans answering the call for that because it was almost embarrassment the atmosphere last week in here. To be a playoff game here, it's normally a lot more energy.
Hit short.
It's going to be hit to short, makes the scoop, makes the throw over to first for out number one.
One down. It's going to bring up number 14, Connor Lloyd.
Good looking play right there by number 23.
Connor walked and scored back in the first inning.
Connor enjoys his plate appearances listening to 50 Cent since your birthday. Wow. 0-1. Ball's going to be softly hit behind first. First baseman makes the catch for out number 2.
Two down. It's going to bring up number 1, Najee Smith. Najee reached on a fielder's choice and scored back in the first.
And he loves his mama. And I don't know what he's enjoying his walk-ups on.
First pitch, bounce foul to plate.
Oh, foul ball. 0-2.
Swing and a miss for out number 3.
Bottom of the second coming up. Indians lead 9-0. We'll be right back. Steaks cooked to order, seafood just right, fish plates with all the fixings, hamburgers all the way, fries and more. Go see old Salty and tell them CSN sent you. Pier 6 Seafood and Steakhouse.
ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet. Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area.
Welcome back, y'all. Indians up 9-0, bottom of the second.
Leading off the second for the Wildcats will be number 16, Stubbs, followed by Lamb, then Rayburn.
Ian Vickers still on the mound for the Indians. Defense is the same as it was start off the last inning. One and 0. 2-0.
Then we were talking about them cowbells a while ago.
Yeah.
Erica Wooler sent me a picture of a set that they beat so much they broke them.
It's going to be a foul ball behind the plate.
Well, I don't know how I've missed them things all year. I guess I just haven't been listening or tuned them out or something. But
Well, I'm going to tell you, they are second worst only to an air horn at a baseball game. I know a jug. Jug's probably worse than them bells. Which my wife, I think she's got all 3 in a bag. So, but if you can't support them, shouldn't buy a ticket. Oh, that hit Ian.
Save it first.
Hit right back up the middle. Got him somewhere around the arm or ribs there.
that'll bring up number 19, Owen Lamb. Starting pitcher for this game and center fielder in game 1. Another good-looking ball player. We talked about a center fielder last week out here. This is another good-looking athlete. Made a couple good running catches.
0-1. That's going to be hitting the hole. They're going to have a man on first and second with no outs right here.
Runners at first and second.
Ball game's never over till they tell you the ball game's over.
That'll bring up number 10, Ashton Rabin, the left fielder for the Wildcats. First and second now, nobody out.
We'll give them this. They behind the heat right here after the first inning was over with, but that's a strike one. Their fans nor the dugout has showed any kind of non-interest to get back in the game.
He went. 0-2.
Good curveball that time by Ian.
Yeah, it was some kind of breaking pitch there for sure. Oh.
Almost got him sleeping over there at first.
I ain't sure. We almost got our first baseman sleeping. It surprised all of us, I think. Good job by both of them, though. Swing and a miss for out number 1.
That'll bring up the DH, number 5, Ryan Connor.
Now that's a good name. But he called him Ryland.
I believe it is Ryland.
Foul ball. Out of play.
Out of play.
That's on the track over there somewhere. Two on, one out. Ball high. 1-1.
Did y'all get y'all a quarterback club steak Friday night?
2-1. I did.
Man, that thing was good.
We always do. Yes, it was. It was good. I don't know who's cooking them, but Fred Coley used to cook them, and they was excellent from way back when. Swing and a miss. Strike number 2.
Foul ball.
Made a good adjustment to that curveball.
Got him.
Excellent pitch for out number 2. I believe that's Sandy McAllister making all the most of the racket with them cowbells up there. You'd have to get your trash can binoculars out to see that again.
Yeah.
That's a little high. Going to third with it.
Got him at third.
Throws in time for out number 3. Good job by Sean Russell right there. Indians are still leading this one 9-0 going into the top of the third.
We'll be right back.
What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
Allen Aldridge Insurance, located in Kingsland, Georgia, is proud to serve the communities of Charlton and Camden counties, offering life, home, car, and business insurance. See Andy Gowan today for your insurance needs. Phone 912-729-7600 for more information. Protecting you is what we do. Gowan Aldridge Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network. Welcome back, y'all. Yeah, Jared, we gave you a shout out a couple innings ago, buddy. Indians up 9-0.
See, I want to thank Chief Green for having his people out here today, and Jason Reifenbark with the excellent dancing he's doing right now. What in the world is all that about, Sammy?
Jason must have some ants in his pants.
I thought he was rubbing his back on the light pole, but you don't often get to see dancing like that. That could be a good thing.
All right, leading off the third for the Indians will be Heath Ray, followed by Vickers, and back to the top of the order and Wade Rutherford.
Cold strike.
0-1.
He likes them up and down. It's going to be softly hit the third. Third makes a good play. Scooped up by the first baseman for out number 1.
That'll bring up Ian Vickers. Ian Walton scored back in the first.
One and 0.
Ball high.
That's foul ball on the first base side.
Oh.
I don't know where that umpire got that arm from, but he never needs to try to throw the ball back to the pitcher again.
He was trying to throw that to the third baseman.
Not that I'm a huge fan of the Georgia High School Sports Association, but he could use some training on the throw back to the pitcher. That's going to be a soft tapper back to the pitcher, who makes the play over the first for out number 2. Bring us back to the top of the order now, Sammy.
Yep, number 10, Wade Rutherford. Wade has reached on an error and scored and singled and scored, both back in the first inning.
And he loves his mama, too. Said he wasn't sure about that daddy of his, but he loves his mama. That's going to be hit to 23 shortstop. Made a good play over the first base for out number 3. And then still in the lead of this one, although putting up 2 goose eggs the last inning, 9-0 going into the bottom of the third.
We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors. This floral, located at 4415 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, has all of your floral needs covered, from Valentine's to birthdays and weddings to life celebrations, proms, special occasions, or just to say you love that someone special. We deliver as well. Call 912-496-7043 and we'll assist you with any floral need at Four Seasons Floral. Looking for a custom gift or merchandise for yourself? The Crafty Beard has you covered. They specialize in creating one-of-a-kind designs to fit your needs, from custom tumblers to phone cases, apparel, and more. Outfit yourself with game-ready gear by contacting Stephanie at the Crafty Beard. Go Indians!
The certified service expert.
Welcome back. 9-0, your Indians lead.
All right, leading off the third for the Wildcats be number 14, Riz James. He was at the plate back when runner was thrown out at third last inning. James came back in the pitch back in the first inning.
Defensively, everything's set same for the Indians. Ball high, 1-0. It's going to be a soft hit out here to Wade to Rocket Rutherford. Runs it down for out number 1. He took that one almost off his shoelaces.
Yeah, that was a low pitch.
Yeah, he done a
Reached
good
down
job
and
hitting.
golfed it, yeah. That'll get us back to the top of the order for the Wildcats. Number 7, Carson Westbrook. He flew out to left field back in the first inning. 0 for 1.
I think that's the one that was hit at Dylan McAllister at the fence the last time, Sam.
Yep.
That ball 1. Same pitch has been a strike today. That's going to be hit that side for a fair ball going to the corner of the fence. He rounds first. Headed into second. Throw's going to be cut off going to third.
The first extra base hit of these 2 games for the Wildcats. It comes into the third inning of game number 2. That'll bring in number 13, Brody Fuller. He popped out to the first baseman back in the first inning.
1 on, 1 out. He's going to third on a pass ball.
One and 0.
That's a bunt back to the pitcher. Out number 2. That's going to score a run for him. Put the first run on the board, 9-1 now.
It's going to bring in number 3, Lumpkin. He singled back in the first inning.
Foul ball, 0-1. That's a pretty pitch for
pitch.
0-2.
That was nasty.
Nice breaking ball. That's going to be a foul ball. Off of him, I guess, because he didn't.
Yep, got him on the foot there.
Yeah.
See him grabbing it now.
Another foul ball. Great at bat.
What was that about? Did you see that?
Both of them run to get the ball and on deck. The batter had it in his hand. I'd have been scared to get out. I got out of the way of a collision. Ball 2. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Out number 3.
We're headed to the 4th. The Indians are up 9-1 when we come back.
At Walker Jones Chevrolet Buick Cadillac GMC, know precisely which parts your Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV needs. Rely on them to maintain your vehicle with the same parts used to build it. Our GM certified service experts are trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Simply schedule an appointment today on the web at walkerjoneschevy.com/service or come see us on Memorial Drive in Waycross.
Get the best deal from Walker Jones.
Charlton Electric, now serving Charlton and surrounding counties. With over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services, our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades, mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixture installations, and much more. Call us today for an estimate at 912-276-7661.
Hey Indian fans, United First Credit Union has been helping people.
Welcome back, y'all. Top of the fourth. Indians lead.
9-1, Sammy.
Yeah, going to the fourth inning. Leading off in innings will be number 8, Colby Bryant, followed by Sean Russell and Colton Cruz. Colby has struck out and reached on a pass ball, scored, singled back in the first inning.
Need to get these bats going again. We started off hot, gotten kind of cold.
Yeah, they made this pitcher come in. He's done a good job since he come in. He come in a difficult situation and handled the game since then. Not saying they're starting pitcher didn't. He could have had off night. Wow. Mercy called by the Georgia High School Sports Association umpire for strike number 1, 0-1. Nice pitch. I'd bunt something too. That's safe. He beat that. That is a great job by Colby.
Good hustle.
Because Lord knows what was going to be called.
Great bunt, good hustle. It's going to bring up number 9, Sean Russell. Sean's walked twice and scored a run. 2 plate appearances.
I always get nervous with our base runners with left-handed pitchers on the mound, Sammy.
Yeah.
That's going to be a pass ball. He's going to easily get to second base on that. Because we tend to be aggressive every once in a while.
Yeah, we don't seem to have too much problem with a right-handed pitcher, but sometimes with a left-handed pitcher, we get a little, I don't know, just they either got really good moves or we get a little
anxious.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be hit. Shortstop,
what a hop.
shortstop. Oh.
Safe.
Got
Oh, man. His hand was on the bag.
Out is what he said. Out number 1 right here. Sean reached on a fielder's choice.
Good job by shortstop there.
Yeah. It's going to bring in Jude Shaw to pinch Curtis around for a catcher again. Number 4.
Bring up Colton Cruz to the plate for the Indians. Colton singled back at first at bat in the first inning, then flew out to left his second at bat.
Now he's due for a good hit right here too. He's come up big in some situations for us this year, quite often.
Yeah,
actually, he's done a good job this year. He called that a strike.
He did.
Woo, 0-1. Nice pitch. The inside half of the plate. Like a breaking pitch, Sammy. That always causes that. Foul ball out of play.
Oh, and 2.
Runner going here.
Right in the hole.
It's going to take Jude over to third on a hit and run. Colton done a good job right there. That looked like it was called a hit and run all day to me, Sammy. He broke, and that was a way to execute right there.
Bringing number 11, Cole Crawford. Cole doubled and scored his first plate appearance and grounded out to the shortstop back into second.
Colton's going to walk in there to second. Runners in scoring position. 1 out. And Sammy, that was a hit and run play. Jude stopped right here at second and took a look back, but you don't often see him make that.
Yeah, he didn't pick up the coach and took him a minute to get to third base there. A curveball for a strike.
I tell you, that's a nice curveball. Well, great pitch.
Wildcats going to bring the infield in. They want to be on the edge of the grass.
I understand they don't need to let no more runs go across, but man, that leaves That leaves a better chance of getting one through a hole right there on a game that one run's not going to matter also. But you got to get them back one at a time, Sammy.
That's right.
Ball outside.
3-1.
3-1. You letting him swing right here, Sammy? You trying to get him on bases loaded?
Swing away. You got an 8-run lead. Run to second, third, and only one out. Let him swing.
I'm not arguing with you. I was just asking.
Base on ball.
That's going to bring up Connor Lloyd to bat for the Indians. Connor's a junior this year.
Connor Walton scored in the first and popped out to the first baseman back in the second.
Going to bring Coach Marksman to the plate. Looks like he's making a change right here. That's David Walters right there, but I don't know where he's sending David to run for Cole.
What's your reasoning behind that change, you think?
I don't know. That'll be something if we're fortunate enough to have a Coach Marksman show after this series. David's a freshman for us this year.
Ball.
Maybe thinking a little bit quicker kid to maybe stay out of a double play on a ground ball, get a run scored. I don't know.
Could be.
Cole runs pretty good though. Cole had a hunting accident a couple of years ago, and I'm going to tell you, I'm very surprised, impressed, and happy at how good he's doing. That's going to be hit to third. He bobbles it for just a second. He's going to make the out at home plate for out number 2. Bases are still going to be loaded right here with number 6, Najee Smith, who loves his mama coming up at the bat. But I wear my pants too high for baseball.
Najee reached on a fielder's choice back in the first inning and scored and struck out in the second.
He'd be good if he was gator gigging in a shallow ditch.
Yeah.
He's liking the low strike zone at this minute.
0-1 on Najee.
0-1. Going to be the base hit right there. It's going round 1. David's going home 2. That's going to be 2 runs scored, and he's safe. If he calls him out, we got problems. So Connor Lloyd's going to be at second for us. Najee Smith's going to be at first. Indians working with 2 outs right here, 11-1 lead. Bottom of the 4th. Bringing up Heath Ray to bat for the Indians.
Heath singled and scored back in the first and grounded out to the third baseman in the third inning.
I'll go back. I believe that's the shortest lead I've seen us get all year on both base runners right here. We got a flyover by a bird here. I don't know if that's sanctioned or not.
1-1.
Talking about the bird's flyover, Adam.
Tell that bird it's a no-fly zone.
That's what I just said.
Is that what you just said?
I don't know if it's sanctioned or not. We need to check on that. That ball bounces off the catcher. We got a man at third and second now with 2 outs. Heath Ray still at bat. 2-1. Looks like they're having a talk with Najee over here at second. takes the lead here. Ball outside.
3-1.
Ball inside. Base on ball. Sammy, I heard you and Adam talking about it during the first game about them traveling well. We played them several times throughout the years here in the playoffs, and they always travel well.
Yeah, they brought a bunch of fans with them, and they loud too over there.
But Lord, I wish I knew where that county was at.
We was talking about it. We was thinking it's about 4.5 hours away from here. We're not sure, but
Gets away from the catcher.
1-0.
And as much as, well, you and I both in law enforcement travel throughout the state of Georgia for all them years, I don't, and as much trips as I've made with travel baseball and going up north hunting and stuff, I have never been through that county.
I don't think I have ever either.
Brings out a mound visit here for him. Since coming in, he's done an excellent job. He's got a really, really nice breaking pitch.
Yeah.
I tell you what I enjoy about this. See second base.
Mm-hmm.
See all them players over there talking to him.
Yep.
You can be as competitive as you want to be. But that right there is the best part about sports to me.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that.
I don't know what they're talking about, have no idea, which he was called by Coach Marksman. But I don't know what he's talking about, nor do I care, but they just all over there just having a conversation like four young men should have. Now we got.
Najee probably give him.
He must be singing a rap song to him or something.
Well, he's probably giving him.
He's probably
football warm up.
No, I tell you exactly what he's doing. He's giving. He's got a Snapchat. I think it's 69. I'm plumb dumb or something on Snapchat. He's probably giving him a Snapchat handle so they can talk back and forth.
Yeah. They keep looking down at his pants. I think it might be something to do with the pants. So
they probably wonder how he gets away on a baseball field with them pants.
Yeah. He's like, well, it is what it is.
Well, I wore these pants one time and I slipped them by Coach Marksman, and I got out here and I hit a triple, and ever since then, he's let me wear them. I don't know how he ever got on that field with them pants.
New pitcher for the Wildcats will be number 21, Owen Schuffelberger.
But my point is, that's great to see, and it speaks calibers for their kids on, for that coach and the way he coaches that kids on their team also to be behind. Obviously, nobody likes to lose 11-1, and they're all having a conversation with the opposing team.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a base hit.
Bobbled by the center fielder, so to get Najee around there, he'll go to the plate.
That's going to be cut off by the pitcher and thrown back to first. He's safe at first. It's going to score a couple of more Indians right there for bringing the lead to 13-1.
2 RBI by Ian Vickers.
Going to bring out a pinch runner for a pitcher right here, George Rivera. And Wade the Rocket Rutherford up the plate for the Indians. His daddy WD owns a, how did he tell me to say this? It's a junk store. I don't even know how to. He's got all kinds of goods you buy. You just got to watch out for the rhinos tripping over him going through the door. But he's got a lot of good stuff in there if you dig around. Well, he pops that one up out here
He makes the grab.
We're out number 3. Indians leading this one 13-1 going into the bottom of the fourth.
We'll be right back after this.
Afford life since 1943. Our free online banking and mobile app make it easy to check balances, transfer funds, and pay bills, and we offer some of the lowest loan rates in town. Joining our credit union is easy. We are conveniently located at 3773 2nd Street South in Folkestone, so stop in and experience the credit union difference. Federally insured by NCUA and an equal housing lender.
West Folkestone Auto Supply is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sports. For all of your auto and big truck needs, go by and see Sammy and his staff today. They have everything from lawnmower blades to parts for big rigs and heavy equipment. CarQuest Folkestone Auto Supply is located at 4439 2nd Street in Folkestone, Georgia. For all of your parts and accessories, it's CarQuest Folkestone. Go Indians!
North of Millersville, between the
We're
Millersville
back,
and Atlanta.
Y'all keep talking about it. I don't
No, we're
care.
good. We're good. We're good. Coming back here to the bottom of the fourth, Indians got a lead 13-1. Nothing safe in a playoff game, though. Looks like he brought Cole back into first base, and everything looks the same defensively for the Indians.
Leading off the fourth for Wildcats, be number 6, Jack Clark, followed by Trenton Stubbs and Owen Lamb.
Y'all have to excuse that pause Sammy had right there. He forgot where he was at for a minute.
If that wind was blowing just a little bit harder, I could probably lay back and close my eyes.
Me and you both. That's going to be a foul ball for 0-1. See, Clint Roden's made it in here today for the Folkestone the police department. See his head shining all the way from the Georgia state line.
Base hit.
That's a base hit, and Najee picks it up and puts it in his pocket. And that's not me hating on the police, y'all. That's my son. He was ball-headed at 21. Trenton Stubbs up the bat for the...
Trenton singled back in the second inning.
Nobody out, runner on first. Pass ball. That's awesome. Sean picked that thing up and looked at Ian and tapped his chest. He knows better than that, knows what he done, and let him know that he's got his back. That ball's hit high up in the air, staying on the infield, called by Kobe Bryant. Out number 1. I tell you, runner at second faked like he was going to go. I was going to watch that.
yeah. That'll bring up number 19, Owen Lamb. He singled back in the second, and Owen started the game on the mound. Was taken out in the first inning and came back out here to center field.
Swing and a miss on a great breaking pitch by Ian. That was awesome. Good pitch.
He's had a really good breaking ball today.
That one there was great. Oh, 1-2. Sorry, Al. Foul ball. Bounced 3 different ways to get in their dugout. That's you.
Yeah.
Foul ball again. That is Monday, Tuesday, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Whoever wins this series here is playing Monday and Tuesday at whatever respective host that would be. If the Indians was to win the series, they'd be playing at home. And if Schley pulls this thing out and wins the if game, they would be playing at their place, if I understand it correct. So whomever wins the series from this field right here would host.
That'll bring up number 10, Ashton Rabin. He struck out back in the second inning.
2 outs, bottom of the fourth, innings, lead 13-1. Man on second.
We have a pinch hitter. Number 22, Cameron Barnes is going to hit now.
And I think an Indian got loose from the reservation and is hooping on the field out here somewhere.
Schley County is north of Americus. I guess one of y'all must have been talking about that. I just got a
That
text.
is, Americus is a good ways from here. So if they north of them, I figured it was on that side. It had to be about on that side over there somewhere. I know we played them.
I want to know.
Seems like over the years now, from our first run at the championships there, we seem like we played them 3 or 4 times. But I think it's always been here, if I'm not mistaken, Sammy. I could be wrong about that, because
Good play. Oh, close play.
Safe.
Might have had a play there if Kobe could hold on to the ball.
yeah, that was just a good play not to hurt a kid right here. That was kind of awkward. That's going to be a high fly ball out of play.
Foul.
Well, wherever they at, their coaching staff and kids, parents, everybody's done a good job. Because it's hard to see competitive teams at this level of a playoff. This many rounds going around that's going to spend time speaking to each other on the field. I'm going to tell you that made my day right there.
Yeah, you're right on that.
Well, I'm so thankful we've been the 1 seed throughout this series. You know how much money we would have had to have raised if we'd been on road trips all this time?
Yeah, it's just a shame to have to pay the fee to do it. Doing it for us, obviously our fans, but also doing it for the opposing team's fans coming in here. That was a great pitch for out number 3.
Got him.
Call strike 3, great pitch. We stay in here, Adam?
13-11, and that. No, we're going one more?
Yeah, we're going to go one more.
Okay, well, I'll be right back. No, we'll just stay here.
All right.
Making an executive decision.
I don't know what in the world we'll talk about, but we'll do that.
Yeah, we got to go. But yeah, you're right. Never mind. I'm just over here thinking.
Lord have mercy, we done got Sammy to thinking now. Anybody that sees Mandy Roden up around that concession stand, if you could get her to quit talking long enough and bring me something to drink, her husband would probably love her for another at least 20 years.
Did you really say get her to quit talking?
No, I did. I was just, that was one of them hope things,
okay.
too.
All right.
You sure ain't going to get her to talk long enough to answer a text message. Lord knows that woman likes to talk.
Sammy, don't you have an NFHS account?
Yeah.
Social Circles at NFHS schools, they might be streaming that. We might could check on it. Ace Charter's a home team. He has an account. I don't have an account with NFHS.
We're checking that simply to find out what a score is. Not looking forward to anything.
Oh, you were looking forward?
No.
Oh, okay.
We're not looking forward past this game for
I understand
nothing.
that. I'm just
We're
curious
just
about a
curious
score and
about
update.
a score so he could update any fans that may be listening
I just
that
want
was
a
wondering.
score and update.
I got you. All right, Indians are going to start off the top of the 5th right here, Sammy.
Leading off will be number 8, Kobe Bryant, followed by Sean Russell and Colton Cruz.
Kobe's a senior for us this year. Always been an excellent baseball player, but a better of a kid. By one. I don't even know what that is.
I don't either.
1-1. Fly ball to center.
Center took about 5 steps to his left, made a good catch right here, number 19. Sean Russell's up to bat. Sean's a starting catcher, senior for the Indians this year. Got several good catchers coming behind him. Just it's hard to beat Sean's hustle behind the plate. Ball outside a little bit. Colton Cruz on deck, recovers the ball with a lot of speed and agility there. Ball outside.
2-0.
2-0.
That's what I was
2-0.
That's what I was saying.
Adams done. He's eating lunch over here. That's going to be a hit right here. I think he caught it. Good job
Did
by
he catch it?
a backhanded catch by number 23, the shortstop. It's going to bring up Colton Cruz to bat. Colton bats from the left hand, a good pitcher for the Indians. He also retrieves foul balls very well from the on-deck circle. Horrible walk-up song, though. That's going to be softly hit out here to center field. Brings it in with hardly a step taken for out number 3. Indians is still leading this one, 13-1, going into the bottom of the 5th.
We'll be right back after this.
In your time of need, give Rob Robertson a call at 912-496-7388. Shepherd Robertson Funeral Home says go Indians.
Bennett's, your hometown pharmacy, conveniently located on US 1 in Folkestone, Georgia. They're ready to handle all of your prescription needs. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff will explain your prescriptions and answer any questions you may have about your medication. Bennett's is here to serve our community Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and is proud to serve and support our hometown. Welcome back to Indian Field.
I tell you who will get them scores for you. Oh, Wade the Rocket, his daddy WD will get them scores. He's a computer guru. A wizard of all things technical.
Metter beat Gordon Lee 5-2 in Game 1. They lead 10-1 in Game 2. ECI beat Commerce 4-2 in Game 1.
Ball high. Who beat Commerce? You say ECI?
ECI. The
Ball.
Twin Cities.
Ball foul behind the plate for 1-1.
ECI's home of the football field with 0 parking.
Yeah, that place is ball a little high. 2-1. Yeah, that place is always been a gracious host, but you're gonna have to find a place to park. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Social Circle won the first one 6-3.
10-4. Thank you. 1 out.
1 out.
That's all I needed to know.
Well, you're welcome. What kind of shirt?
What happened?
You know, you could at least get some shirts.
Do what now?
You could at least get us some shirts.
I've offered to get y'all. I got him a
It's
shirt.
going to be strike
I need
number
to get
one
you
right there.
one. What size you
Oh,
wear?
It don't matter what size I wear, but I mean,
Just get you a
should
shirt.
get me a shirt because Andy
All
Gallo
right.
called me a
I'm
pumpkin.
going to
out
have
here.
you a shirt for what might be the next round. We got to get through this first.
Yeah, 1-1. I'd like to thank the Jeep with the bad squeak playing the music for us. He plays it that loud so he don't have to listen to it squeaking. Out number 2, play made right there. Good play by Colby right behind second base and made the throw over to
2 out.
Cole Crawford. Metter beat Gordon Lee 5-2, winning the second game 10-1 in the 7th. Got a good friend, Claudia Jones, grandmother to Tucker Bradley up there in Gordon Lee. Met her at Section 101 at the beautiful Foley Field in Athens, Georgia. Sammy?
Beautiful Athens, Georgia. This is a pretty place, though. I've been here several times.
It is. Don't care much for college towns, but I love me some Foley Field. That's going to be hit the way to Rocket Rutherford for the out number 3. And in them fans, if I'm not mistaken, that should do it, Sammy, for round number 3. On to the final 4 for the Indians. Is going to be winning this one 13-1.
Fellas, we are headed to the Elite 8, and we host. Coin toss was this morning. Final 4, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Final
it is
4, you're
Final
right. We're in
4.
the Elite 8. Final 4, yeah.
Got one more series against whatever opponent comes out from that other side, which will be tough. See what we can do with that. Proud of our baseball team, dude. And proud of our fans. Now, listen, y'all, I know what I said earlier, but, man, it's stacked up between the dugout and going out the gate, Sammy, but last week was just dead. That was disappointing to see, but they made up for it today by coming out in groves and being loud and proud, and I appreciate that, and these youngins do too.
Great crowd today, for sure.
You got some stats for us, Sammy?
Yep, for Schley in game number 2, 1 run on 5 hits and 1 error. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 2 runners on base. Losing pitcher will be number 19, Owen Lamb. He only lasted 1 inning and gave up 9 runs. For the Indians, 13 runs, 9 hits, and no errors. 13, 9, and no errors. We left 3 runners on base. Winning pitcher is number 7, Ian Vickers. He had 5 strikeouts and 0 walks in the game. Indians win 13-1.
All right. If y'all are interested in advertising on a Final 4 baseball next week, Monday and Tuesday, right?
Monday and Tuesday.
We don't know times yet, but we know Monday and Tuesday.
It's probably, if I had to guess, I'd probably say another 4 and 6 on Monday and an if game, whenever. But need everybody out here. But get a hold of Adam if you want to sponsor. Getting that sponsor for the thing. We got to pay them Georgia High School Sports Association fees if we don't do nothing else.
Go ahead.
Don't forget about scrimmage game tomorrow night at 7 o'clock against Toombs County on football.
We'll have that live right here from the swamp at Champ Bailey Field.
Look, I know what the final score of this game was. And I hate any team being beat out of the playoffs. I'm glad it wasn't us. Mm-hmm. But saying that, hats off to that. The opposing team, you can tell the character of a team when they're losing. And seems like they got some great folks, which has to have great parents and fans, which has to have good coaches. So hats off to them and good luck next season.
All right, so wish them safe travels back home. That's a long ride. We'll see y'all live tomorrow night from the swamp at Champ Bailey Field. Indians football versus Toombs. Have a great night, everybody.